Good morning. I've completely lost count of what day it is, 220 something I think. But the big update is, of course, we've now actually got the void all completely plasterboarded and skimmed. So here's the view. This is right up in the top, the apex. That's the wall to bedroom 4. That's the walk-in wardrobe over there, and down there our main bedroom. And as you can see, it's all plasterboarded. A lot of it is now dry, and the big plan this weekend is actually to get all of this painted, both with mist coats and the final coats, because we need to get the scaffolding down. And obviously it's a lot easier to paint it when you can just literally do paint here than it's going to be once the scaffolding's gone again. So just dropped down to halfway down. We were can't see it up there a few seconds ago, and you can now see all of the plasterboarding. I'm afraid the video this weekend is just going to be painting and more painting. We've got to get as much as we can done, primarily to get this scaffolding out. We've also got a tiler coming in beginning of the week to actually start tiling the en-suites. So that's through here. So we've got the ceilings and everything done in here, and 2 mist coats actually on the walls. We haven't decided what colour we're going to paint the walls yet, but the walls are all primed ready for the to be tiled. So they'll be full height tiled on this side. That's obviously the shower that Helen's tanked, and then tiling halfway round through this bit. Above it there's going to be mirrors and all sorts of things, but we'll probably paint that with some sort of colour and then have some tile border along this level. Similarly, we're prepping the main bathroom, and this is also going to be tiled at the same time. So similar preparation there, tanking where showers are going to go, halfway round with primer for the tiles, and then mist coating. So welcome to 9 o'clock-ish Sunday morning. We spent about 7.5 hours actually putting the first mist coat on the void, aka atrium, and down here in the dining room and hall. I'll take you upstairs to show you the atrium in a minute. There was a quick flash of Helen there.
I did not flash, it's a lying scandalous.
It's lying and scandalous. She's going around doing some tidying up. As usual, we've generated a load more waste. You can see here, theirs are all empty, brilliant white paint tins that we've actually already diluted down to use for the mist coat.
There's a few of them.
There's a few of them, yeah. But actually, even with one mist coat on, it's actually looking more now like a room. While I'm downstairs, I'll just show you the floor has been completed in the plant room. We got down all the tiles for that, and Helen grouted that the other day. Just needs another wipe off to get rid of some of the dust and stuff on it. And then that will be ready for the installation of all the hot water tanks, mechanical heat ventilation systems, etc. I've used this section of the utility, which has been double mist coated, to actually try out a couple of paints. The big splotch looks like wet concrete, so we've definitely decided we're not going to use that, but we may be using one of the other ones, the other light greys that you can see on the left hand side. So this is the first layer of the atrium. Again, all mist coated up. This is just a single coat. Today will be another 7.5 hours of actually putting more of it on. And this is the very top layer. The back wall here has actually come out the worst. It's mainly because it's a different type of plaster, or double plastering on the curve down through the roof part, and it hasn't taken as well on that as anywhere else. But again, as I said, this is only the first coat. So all been done. Velux has been done. and cleaned it as well. So yeah, job for today. Second mist coat. Rule number 1, never start any painting until you've had your first morning coffee. Absolutely covered in paint. It's more on me, I think, than the walls. Actually, the other night we finished painting, whatever time it was on Friday night, and actually decided we would just go to the Arkle club and actually have a drink. It's meant to be a working man's club, so Helen and I turned up looking more or less like this. Drew a few stares and comments, but there you go. When you need a pint of beer, you need a pint of beer. Cheers. So what's the plan here then, Whiffle?
Right, so these are the plans for the mechanical ventilation heat recovery unit. They need to be cut back flush with the wall. I've watched a video of how people do it and they use a multi-tool and it looks really easy. So we shall see. These things have a sound that is just as annoying as a dentist drill, but they're fantastic bits of kit.
And there goes my lovely painting as well.
I know, it has a cap that covers the little chips and things. I'll paint it again, I promise.
How far you got? About halfway?
Just over, I think.
Okay.
It's going to be difficult. Yeah, I've got to get from here to here, the hard bit. Not perfect, but it will do, and a little bit of touch-up paint and it'll be fine.
So yeah, that's it's certainly
Made a mess.
made a bit of a jagged mess around it, I have to say.
Well, it was my first go, so here's a break.
Tough audience.
Yeah.
Maybe we should cut the others before we do more of the painting.
Yeah.
Alright, one done.
Yeah.
29 others to do. And so ends another weekend of hard work. Probably about 16 hours of painting, a few other jobs done. And it's time to call it quits. Good night, house.